Welcome back everybody to Dr. Wink's Gaming. This is our first video for our gaming channel. My name is Dr. Wink for the Dr. Wink's Gaming. I appreciate everybody being here today. If you like these videos, there will be several of them coming out in the next few weeks. Trying to get this channel up and running. If you do happen to like these videos, try the subscribe, like, and notification buttons. There's going to be different games that we're going to play. We're going to try Madden today. Next video might be a Planet Coaster, might be Roblox, might be Minecraft. There's all these different games that we play. I'm a big sports guy. My kids actually like to play different games. They like to play Roblox, build the theme park tycoon, do all these different things. It's actually really cool to get in there and use their imagination, and that's something that we had as kids, but the graphics and the sounds and everything was not nearly what it is. I was born in the late 70s in 1979, and man, I'll tell you, the video games nowadays look so stinking real. They're not real, obviously, but when like HD TV came out, it was just awesome to watch football games, and it's just so much better. Pretty soon we're going to be able to watch all these things in holograms, and it just doesn't get much better than what we have today. So welcome everybody. Thanks for coming to the gaming channel today for Dr. Wink's Gaming. I am an actual doctor. I am a professor at a community college here in the United States, and I do this on the side for myself because I love making these games, and why not try to entertain people at the same time? Nothing better than trying to get a little entertainment during this pandemic and trying to get a little bit somewhat of a mental health break for a lot of things. And this some people might not be able to play these games, but to be able to jump on YouTube and possibly get in for, I don't know why I just ran a delay game. I'm talking too much on here. Why don't you snap the ball, buddy? Yeah, I gotta get used to that. I put this at 6 minutes. I'm just trying this video right now to see if it would actually work out pretty well. And because the volume on the last two videos was being drowned out by the Madden voices, so you couldn't hear the audio that I was putting together right now. So we're gonna give this a try. I'm gonna try to run it up the middle, and that worked terribly not good. Man, I need to try to figure out if anybody knows how to run some better plays on here. Please put those in the comments below, because I am just I'm definitely not the best at this game, but I am trying to get there. And watching some of these guys and ladies on ESPN play Madden and all these different games, I can't believe how good they actually are. And I'll tell you this much: if I had the time to do it, to be able to play these games and maybe go professionally, I might, but nah, I got too many other things to do, and this is just kind of a hobby for myself, and I love it, and hopefully it'll turn into something a little bit bigger. And if it doesn't, that's okay. You know, we're here to entertain you, play these games. Hopefully you're gonna love our kids games. We have Gaming Thrasher, just a couple other channels that'll be coming up pretty soon for our kids and for myself. And you know, I'm going to try to post a couple of times a week and to get these games going, you know, and it's just a lot of fun. And I do have a lot of knowledge when it comes to football, but I could always use more. And the fact is that I love playing these games, and knowing that you play games like Tua Tagovailoa here. No, don't go out of bounds on a 4th down, you jerk. Man, that was a terrible play. I always have the impression that if it's 4th and 8 or 4th and 9, you better run a route that's 10 yards, so you at least know that you're going to get to the 1st down marker. And if you don't, good luck to you. You know, you're going to get yelled at by the coach. I remember that back in the day. I played until I was about in 8th grade. And man, it was a lot of fun to play, but it was very physical, and I show these guys all the respect in the world because they are, I mean, just awesome athletes. It doesn't matter if you're on the bench or you're a backup or you're on the practice squad for any sport. These are just pretty awesome to watch. I'm going to play this first quarter and see how it works out, and see if I can actually not do what I just did by going, you know, out and go for a 4th down on my own 30-something yard line and give the ball right back to Mr. Mack and Bill Belichick over there. I'm going to run another blitz and see if they can have a decent coverage on here. I don't know, let's see if I can get over to the cornerback and just be ready to rock. Get him, that's right, take that, Mr. Cam Newton. I think I said Mac, and this was a year before they had drafted him. And man, what a playoff game the Patriots had with the Bills. The Bills destroyed them, wouldn't have it any other way. The 20-year run, there's only been maybe 4 or 5 teams that were doing well against the Patriots. That was the NFC East, the Broncos, and the Ravens during the time. And it was watching Brady versus Manning when Manning was with the Colts, or watching Manning when he was with the Broncos and they played that AFC title game against New England. They beat them 20-18 back in 2016, and then they went on to play the Carolina Panthers, where Cam Newton was playing at the time, and just have a good time. You know, they were, man, they were like 10, 11 point underdogs, and the Broncos came in, I think, with the third best defense that's ever played in the Super Bowl behind the Bears in 1985 and then the 2000 Ravens. They were just good. Man, they were just so good. I'll tell you that much. I would never want to face the 85 Bears team, but I think the best team I ever saw, front to back, special teams, was the 1994 San Francisco 49ers, because they had so many bruisers on that team that they were just, they were not going to be denied. And they ended up playing my wife's team, the San Diego Chargers at the time, the Los Angeles Chargers now. And what a run. Thank you. What a run, Mr. Tua Tagovailoa. I believe that was you, sir. That is awesome. No, we ran the Wildcat. That was actually the running back. 72-yard touchdown right up the middle. Anyway, that 94 team was the best team I've ever seen. Steve Young, Jerry Rice, not Ricky Williams. I'm trying to think of the gentleman who was their running back. Man, they were good. They were good. That defense was good. I think there was the highest point spread ever in Super Bowl history. It was 20.5. They ended up beating them by 23, 49-26. That's one thing a couple of friends of mine say, that I have a memory like an elephant when it comes down to football knowledge, and I'm like, it's just one of those things I enjoy learning because it's a lot of fun. And now that I get a chance to play these games and hopefully share some of that knowledge with all of you and give you some entertainment on the side, I couldn't have it any other way. And knowing that I get to do this on my own hobby time, this is just cool beans right here. I'll tell you that much. Let's see, we've got 2 minutes and 41 seconds to go. We're up 7. Let's see if we can go down and get the ball back and score before the quarter's out. I think I'm going to do the video until the end of the quarter and call it a day, man, because I'm really trying to get used to this. When you put it on rookie mode and you put it in enhanced play type or slim play type, it's easier to beat the computer. I will tell you this much. If you ever go against the all Madden team, and if you can beat them consistently, good for you. That means you're a master at this game. I have tried that, and I am terrible at it. There are so many things that I just don't understand about some of these games, and I know it's probably because I'm older, but that doesn't mean anything. I always want to keep trying to learn and do more than I possibly can. And when I see my kids play the games, and then I have to remember, like we used to when we played Zelda and all these different games, Super Mario Brothers, when we would play the original Nintendo Entertainment System. And for all the young kids watching this video, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Just ask your parents. They know what that's all about. Those games were awesome. We thought the graphics were awesome. When you started out with games like Pong on the Atari system, it was awesome. Then you get into Sega Genesis, then the regular Nintendo, and all these different games. And it's just cool how Sony comes out with PlayStation and all their games, Xbox comes out with their games, Nintendo comes out with the mobile gaming system that used to be the old Game Boy, and now they have their other Nintendo area. That's just, it's cool. Well, our kids got it over this last summer, and they played it quite a bit when we went on road trips. And it is a nice entertainment thing, but at the same time, it is nice to not have in the background all these different questions. I mean, the questions are great. Don't get me wrong, I love the questions, but knowing when you're trying to drive and do all these things, what a run back! Man, I will take it. Kids are awesome. They love playing these games. But they show me how to play so many of these games, and the imaginations that they have when it gets into like Roblox and Minecraft and all these different things. And I love playing my son now because in Madden 21, he's really good. He's gotten so much better. The first couple times I beat him like 50-10, and now he beats me like 27-24. The games are a lot more competitive than what they used to be. And it's just cool watching them grow up and do all their things. And now that we can be a part of that, it's just cool. So check out his and his brother's gaming channel, Gaming Thrasher, Gaming Brothers. We'll be setting that up here for your entertainment as well. And on the next several videos, I will keep plugging theirs as well. I'll keep plugging mine right here. If you do get a chance, hit that like and subscribe and notification button. Let's see, let's do a kickoff to the right after that run back. Special teams is holding their own. Defense is holding their own. Offense scored already. They're holding their own. Let's get it together, coaching staff. We need to get out there and try to score about 90 points in this quarter if we can, even though that's not going to happen because we're down to 1:16, and we are just enjoying ourselves on here. And let's see, let's hold the skip. Anybody play this game? Put some comments in the bottom there. Let me know if there's anything else that I should be doing that I'm not doing, that I know some of these things are dumb that I do. For the fact that I run a goal line defense on the 25 after they got a touchback, but I have a feeling that they're going to run the ball, and they're running an audible now. They're moving their guys around. The motion's pretty good. I know I'm going to blitz everybody. They're coming at him. Stay with him. Stay with him. No, go get him. There you go. What a tackle. Let's keep that clock running. Keep that clock running. That's what we want. If we don't keep that clock running, we're not going to be able to win this game. I mean, 14-0 against a Patriots team that even had Cam Newton is pretty outstanding in my mind. All right, guys, we better get over there and cover these guys. Yeah, you know you better throw it because you got about 9 guys coming to get the 6 that are blocking for you. Good try, Mr. Newton. That wasn't out there too well. Man, this is just fun to play these games. I love being able to do this with my kids and my wife and just enjoy what we have. You know, this is just fun. This is a lot of fun. And my son is a huge Dolphins fan. That's why I'm playing as the Dolphins right now. And I'll tell you this, it was fun to watch the highlights of the 1972 Dolphins team. It was the only team to ever go undefeated in the entire NFL season ever that they had. And I will tell you this, let me call it timeout, try to save some time here. That just watching Larry Zonka and Greasy and those guys play and Don Shula, it was cool, you know, and we didn't see something that came close to it until, I think it was 2008, maybe? Yeah, it was 2008, 2007 season when the Patriots went 18-0 and then they faced the Giants, and the Giants got a lot of breaks in that game with the Manning pass that went to the receiver and he caught it, and the safety was holding on to him, and then I think it was a play or two later they ended up scoring a touchdown to win the game 17-14, even though they did leave the Patriots, I think 33 seconds left on the clock. There was really nothing that they could do. I don't know how many timeouts they had or anything, but you know, it was fun to watch the Giants. I think that was the only team that would have beat them that year, because then I think it was the last game of the season, in the regular season they had them down 28-16, but then they ended up, the Patriots ended up scoring 22 unanswered to finish off the regular season 16-0, and they barely got through the playoffs that year. I think they beat Jacksonville and then beating San Diego in the AFC title game. They were really, really close games throughout. Everybody, thank you for joining the video today. I am going to step away. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for joining me on this journey of Madden 21. Please hit that like, subscribe, and notification button on the bottom, and I will talk to all of you in the next video.